Well, I tried yesterday, but my feed cut, or my feed was cut like 27-ish minutes in, so whatever. Today I just wanted to get on for a few moments. I'm not going to be on for a hell of a long time. I just wanted to give a little update as to where the hell I've been, and well, the whole family got sick. It started off with the family members around the land because we have a lot of family members on this land. I just fed through each different household that eventually ricocheted over to my wife's parents. Went through those two, and then with those two watching the baby sometimes, it went from those two to Ember, and she got really sick for the first time, like super sick for the first time. It was Ganar. But she made it through it. She made it through it like a big girl, like a champion, like I knew she would. But then Desi got sick. She got, she was a trooper through it. She powered through it. However, then I got sick. And I did not take it with stride. I could not take it with stride because Mount Rushmore right here was completely swollen on the inside, and I couldn't breathe, which means I was in constant fight or flight mode. Constantly stressed, always anxious because I can't breathe or couldn't breathe. I couldn't sleep because I couldn't breathe. Oh my god, it was not fun at all. But, what matters now is I can't completely smell or breathe through my nose, but it's a lot better than it was. And that's what matters. I can actually sleep now because I can interchange between the two, both mouth and nose if I need to. And, well, I'm about like 60% compared to usual. So, yay! So, I want to jump on here, mention that. Oh, hello, yes, miracles. Wagwan. What does that mean? I don't know what the Wagwan means. Anyway, uh, I also wasn't able to eat, so. And Patoy? I hope I pronounced that correctly, but hello. Well, what's up back at you? My name is Bad News Harris, and I'm back on for the first time in about a week because my Patois? Oh, well, thank you. What language is that? I wasn't expecting anyone to hop on while I was on here. Jamaican dialect. Nice. It is a pleasure. I haven't had anyone speak Jamaican. Are you from Jamaica, or is that just the dialect that you're using? I'm always interested in learning where my viewers are from. I've got viewers from uh, France, Italy, uh, Hong Kong, and I think Korea. France, I think too. From England, but my granddad is Jamaican. Nice. Well, how are you doing this morning? Wait, you're from England. That means is this the evening time for you? Because currently where I'm at in the States, it's 10:30 in the morning. Haha! I'm trying to learn my time zones for when viewers are getting on, and I'm learning where everyone's watching from. Yeah, I mean, completely other side of the pond. Yeah. Oh, my day has been started since 4 a.m. I have a little baby that I just put down, and she woke me up at like 4:30. I have her on the channel a lot, or well, I wouldn't say a lot, but from time to time too. I actually still have her little circle chair stuff on my desk from when we were in here earlier. Uh, okay. Well, since I got you here, what kind of content are you usually interested in watching? That way I can try and add to the repertoire. Do you, I completely agree, but I unfortunately I can't take walks or bike rides. Well, I definitely can't take bike rides anymore, but I can't take walks like I used to. Not without a cane, anyway. But before my accident, I used to bike and walk to work all the time because I used to work at a gym. uh, let's see. But anyway, yeah. What kind of content are you usually interested in on Twitch? I'm usually I'm usually playing games on my live streams, but today I just wanted to give an update from why I was out for so long. But I also do my collectibles, uh, video game stuff, wrestling stuff, and then Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. But I also want to expand my content pool so I can interest more people and get more engagement. So I'm always looking for and open to suggestions. I've got a few like video essay stuff that I'm slowly working on, but uh, video essays are hard. I'm usually watching any content right now. Watching Rainbow Six because there's a major tournament going on. Rainbow Six. What channel is the Rainbow Six tournament on? Like, what's the Twitch name? I assume. Wait, are you watching it on Twitch also, or are you watching it on YouTube or somewhere else? On Twitch Studio, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, at Rainbow Six. Let's take a look. See, I don't usually watch uh war gameplay, but if there's a tournament going on, I'm always down for tournaments. Uh, the one at the top of the list there. Yeah, see, the primary games that I've always played have been Yu-Gi-Oh over the years because I was a Yu-Gi-Oh player from 2003 2002, 2003, all the way up to 2013, and then I was forced out of the game when I had to work so much. And then competitive wise, that's the only real game I was ever competitive in. And then I didn't start being a gamer until I started my channel. Because I kind of started my channel with the purpose of turning into a gamer. Oh, it's on a replay currently. Oh, okay. This team looks familiar. Like I've seen them. I think I've seen this team in a video somewhere, but I can't pinpoint where. But I could be wrong. No, this I don't usually watch tournaments. At least, let me rephrase that. I don't usually watch video game tournaments. If I'm watching tournaments, usually Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm usually watching like the live streams for YCSs on the weekends. Yeah. So, see, this guy with the glasses right here, he's the one I who sparked the memory too, because he's the one that saw most of the clips and some of the videos. That's all. That cheesy ass grin he's got going at the camera. Do you keep up with Apex competitions at all? The oh my god, the owner got booted for hanging with Andrew Tate. That's dumb, and I love it. It's almost like they don't think they're gonna get punished for hanging around douchebags. That's why I'm glad I collaborate with nobody. I'm kidding. No, no way I could be caught dead hanging with someone like Andrew Tate. I mean, shit, I can't even be a fan of my favorite Power Ranger anymore, and I was a fan of his for 30 years. Hell, I just no. So how many? Okay, so it's been going for four. Not damn, 4 hours already. Where is this based in? Manchester, Major. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, and it's day two. Neat. It didn't technically get canceled. And Netflix played it out through the last season of this year with Cosmic Fury, and they basically ended the series there. And what Netflix is supposedly doing is developing a new. Uh, People are calling it a reboot, but it's just they're producing their own Power Ranger series with no Sentai footage, and it's all original American footage. So we're waiting for that, but there hasn't been an announcement for it or an announcement about it or for it yet. So it's just bouncing around in speculation. But as for the show itself, it wasn't canceled, but yes, it is over currently. And the toy line's was even canceled. Man, I have no idea what I'm looking at when it comes to Rainbow Six. I don't usually watch. Well, I'm not usually a tactical slash shooter gamer. I mean, my wife, however, she's the gamer that loves shooting games. I mean, she plays Apex and COD all the time. Me, however, I can't do first person shooters. So, like, hell, my hand eye finger coordination is barely competent enough to play through Tears of the Kingdom without thinking too hard. Let's put it that way. And see, I don't mind being clueless about a game, especially if I'm interested in it and I want to learn it. Blah blah blah. Blah. You get the idea. I mean, if I start it and I suck at it, I'll still get. I mean, I'll just keep at it until I'm not gonna say good at it, but passable. I mean, that's how I started off with Yu-Gi-Oh, and then 11 years later, got an invite that I never got to play with. Neither here nor there. That you've never heard of Yu-Gi-Oh? That's the world's most technically the world's most popular card game. Yeah, it's based off the cartoon slash uh um cartoon slash manga. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Yeah, it's even got a um um official sim or yeah official simulator under Konami, which is the company that licenses it. So you can play it either digitally under the game called Master Duel, which has every card in the game, or you can play it physically with actual cards. Give me just a moment. I will give you an example. Let me pull up my Steam. Yeah, see, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players like Hearthstone. I personally have not played it, but that's my own fault. Right, let me pull. Do 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 do. Here it is. And I'll show you what the cards look like. So we've got things like the primary game is to combine your monsters, which are the white cards here, or the vanilla cards here, and the brown cards here, with your spell cards, which are the green ones, and the red one, or and the trap cards, which are the purple ones, or the pink ones, and use them to take out your opponent's life points to zero. It's a super fun game, especially when it first came out in 2002, but it's kind of evolved to be really unbeginner friendly sometimes. Like, I've been playing this game for the longest time, and when I was cut out of the game in 2013 and came back in 2020, there was even a new mechanic added to the game, and now I'm basically a novice again. But hey, I still love it. It's my favorite game. Yeah, I think I would call it my favorite game. No, second favorite game. My favorite game is Super Mario World. That being said, I'm also making my own card games too. Neither here nor there. I highly recommend. It's even got the solo mode is even made for learning the lore behind the cards and learning how to play the cards also. And when you first start it, it has a tutorial to show you and teach you how to play the game itself. So I highly recommend it. Ugh. Okay, I'll spend another 8 minutes on here. Ow. Um, for the record, I'm not just on Twitch. I'm also on YouTube, as you can see, like down here. Um, my I used to just only be on YouTube because of my old computer that I have sitting right here. Used to not be strong enough to stream on Twitch or anything, so I would have to do recorded content, which I have over 1,000 videos of episodic content. So, but I only have like 223 subscribers. I'm working on it. Like my subscriber climb was so slow up until this year because uh I bit the bullet and bought an $1,100 laptop to do my streaming on, so that's helped a lot. Ugh. It's hard to breathe again. My office tends to get stuffy sometimes. It's only like a 6 by 7. No, 6 by 8. Yeah, it gets really stuffy. I don't know why I have you. You are empty. And of course, my tumbler isn't in here. Damn. Oh well. Whew. Well, I thank you very much for the compliment. I mean, that's not even all of it. I mean, back here is usually filled with a lot more. Like these up here are usually down here, but since I rearranged my office back to being in this position, I haven't added anything in here because I'm kind of blocking it, so there's nothing to show off. So I went ahead and stuck my Power Ranger stuff over here, like my Silver Rangers that I have autographed for my birthday, my Red Ranger statue that I'm not gonna get signed anymore because I've got my Gold Ranger Power Step over there. Oh, I've got My Hero Academia and Pokemon right down here. I've got a bunch of My Hero figures, then a couple of Pokemon. Smooth the paper towels, which I use to keep my hands from getting on my sketchbook when I'm drawing. I've got a small bit of my Luigi collection over here because I'm a huge Luigi fan, and my channel, my episodic content on my channel started off with the Luigi stuff, and now I've got more stuff dedicated to Luigi than I do of anything else individually. And then more My Hero Academia here. I've got the big three, so Mario, Amajiki, and Nejire. I've got a couple of my Robin figures back here because I'm a huge fan of Robin. Here, let's move the comments away. Anyway, um, I've got the dead Nightwing. More Nightwings over here. I've got a Hawks sitting up on top. I've got a Lego Nightwing over here. I have a TARDIS in the back over here because I love Doctor Who. And when I worked at Dollar General for the 2 years I was there, my nickname was the Doctor. And then I've got a few of my unicorn statues here because I'm a huge fan of unicorns. I've got my red bag brick figures, which are uh, basically a knockoff Lego. But I've got myself a Weeping Angel, a Luigi, Homelander. I enjoy Homelander. Let's put it that way. Gamma 2. I went forever looking for Gamma 2. I've got a Bowser, Endeavor, and Bakugo. I've got myself my Agumon Digivice that my friend Blake got me. I have my Millennium Ring. This is from the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or technically the show Yu-Gi-Oh! Then I've got my Pokemon statues up here. And my Vegetas, my Vegito. To do my Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom collector's edition. I mean, it's some pretty neat stuff. And then the top, my WWE titles. I've got myself the current Intercontinental Championship, the current NXT Championship, and then the 2016 WWE title. This I got from my best friend 4 years ago. He surprised me with it for my birthday. And then these two on the outsides I got from a member at the gym I worked at because he and I bonded over wrestling, and he surprised me with them on two separate occasions. It was nice. He's really cool. Well, but dude, I also have a shit ton, not a shit ton, but I've got a decent amount of Funko Pops too over in my corner that I used to have over here. Like some from My Hero Academia, the majority of them are from Star Wars, a couple from Doctor Who. I've got a flocked Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. There's a lot of stuff. Oh. Let's let's show my. Oh my God, these over here are they are the heaviest things in all of my collections, and I can barely hold them because my back sucks. Anyway, ugh. I've also got, if in case you've ever heard of the cartoon Miraculous, I've got myself a plague from there. It's yeah, he's just cool. My favorite character from My Hero Academia is also my favorite voice actor. Then I've got autographs from him. I've got autographs from Neil Kaplan, who's the voice, or who's a voice of a bunch of anime villains and Power Ranger villains. I've got an autograph from Chuck Huber, who is Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. Ugh. I could turn my well, if I could turn my computer around, you'd see even more. I've got an entire box. I have an entire Super Mario box dedicated to my Luigi stuff. I mean, there's nothing but Luigi stuff in there. It's great. Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna show off one thing that ugh, that I really enjoy. Ah, this bad boy. Speaking of Power Rangers, I spent 30 years waiting to get Austin St. John's autograph, and I happened to get it on the Gold Power staff. Autograph? Right there. I got it last year, 3 days before my birthday, because he was in town. Well, technically not in town. He was 2 hours away from my hometown. So my wife and I drove up to get me an autograph, which I got. My cats hate this thing. Alright, let me go put this up real quick. Ugh. Ugh. The cats hate it because they don't like the sound effects that it makes. Like, they don't care about sound effects when they're coming from a TV, but they absolutely despise sound effects when they're coming from an inanimate object. Especially when I'm holding it in, like this, and all I'm doing is turning it on, and it spooks them so much they just bolt to the other side of the house. Yeah. No. If I may, mind if I um show off one more thing? Because recently I've started trying to draw more on my live streams. It's been a couple of weeks since I've drawn on my live streams, but sometimes things just get in the way. Let's see. First things first. Where'd you go? I don't draw from the beginning and go page by page. I like keeping room in here so in case I use ink, it can bleed through. Alright, first things first. Got myself my channel avatar. Sitting there holding up a Nintendo Switch. I drew him to have on the side of my um, videos every once in a while. I did that a couple of years ago. Then, then I've got my channel avatar again, walking with Luigi and a dual disc from Yu-Gi-Oh! The first one, it only took me probably about an hour and a half. This one right here took me about 4. Give me a moment, my baby's going off. Be right back. Sweetness Babums. Sweetness Babums. Sweetie baby. My baby woke up. My baby don't know how to stay asleep, and that's a good thing for me. It means I get to spend more time with her. Let's not pinch the babes. Here we goes. And that's that eternity on. Okay. Well, I thank you. Uh oh. I'm gonna show my favorite drawing in here so far. Because this is actually autographed by this right here. This right here took me, I think about 9.5 hours, and it's autographed by Rico Fajardo, who is his voice actor. Two years ago, when I saw that he was coming to my hometown, uh, I dropped all of my all of my projects, and I started on that so I can have him autograph it. Um, you're not far off because give me a moment. Because I do actually have my own series. I call it Scarlet Dreams, and that's part of what I've been working on my channel. My channel avatar is actually a reused alternate version of my series' main character. He is actually named after me, so. But he's only protagonist 1 out of 3. Because then we've got do 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 do. We've got his best friend Jared standing right here. Man, you can't see the background word jank because it's nothing but colored pencil. And then we've got Jared's older sister Anna right here. So yeah, I'm working on it. It's a lot of work, and being a stay-at-home dad, most of my attention goes to her. You doing okay, Amber? She just woke up, so she's still all. There's Daddy's smile. Mm. I've also got more than just that on the Shield Network's or on Shield Network's Facebook page. I also post stuff on Instagram too. Um, the last when it came to the photos of Jared and Anna, I already did videos. I did short videos for those two doing character bios, and when I'm done with Casey's photo, then I'll be doing one for him. But I'm kind of behind on finishing his. So, but that's part of what I've been trying to expand my content with is doing some artwork, then trying to do video essays, and then doing more discussions, things like this. Well, thank you for stopping by. I welcome to see you again. I hope I do, and I will catch you later. Go get yourself some food and enjoy yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and get off too, so I can take care of this baby girl, and then we'll see how things go tomorrow. Bye, miracles.